Yeah, so you just scroll down because it says at the bottom.
Viva Juego.
Yeah, because economic growth is probably mostly caused by negative externalities, right?
What?
Like, it's something that Marx talked about. I don't know if he did it in Capital. I think it was in Capital, where he said, the example he gave, because we lived in the 1800s, was that the German people used to be able to just go into the forest and pick up wood for firewood, so they cook shit. And then, as capitalism began to encroach on the traditional way of German life, people no longer could do that because that's firewood. The people who own that part of the forest can sell it, so they're not allowed to do that anymore. As a result, you have to now buy firewood. In order to buy firewood, you have to get a job. In order to get a job, you have to go sell yourself as wage labor. So, simply going into the forest and picking up sticks, that doesn't count as economic activity. But getting a job and then buying those sticks to the same end does count as economic activity. It counts as GDP growth.
What is Salty talking about?
I don't know.
Well, you said, this isn't a very deep conversation. Well, there you go. I just talked about the root of capitalism in Marx's Capital.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
Back to
But depth for the sake of depth is not depth. Whoa, that was deep. How about
boy.
that shit? Oh man.
I think you got me on that one.
All right.
So many layers.
So many, like onions. Ah.
No, just the one layer. It's wrapped in on itself a couple times.
I should do these. I should do these episodes drunk.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Okay, well this is descending into madness, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode now, just to take 5.
But it was only.
Well, actually, let's review what I've done so far a little bit. So I've gotten everything light, and I'm going for a very sleek look here, which is reminiscent of sort of like an Apple design kind of idea. Very white, very light, very sleek and clean looking, and this kind of represents, since it's at the base where these girls train, because all of the agents are females, so I'm trying to go for something that's both sort of useful but very feminine. So I'm getting a lot of curves in here, I'm getting a lot of white, a lot of sharp edges, just very precise and delicate.
One question though.
Yeah.
Will it get you sued by Apple?
I don't think so.
No.
You should.
Good.
Will it get you sued by the guys who made Star Trek?
As long as we don't put any round buttons anywhere. That's for all you Apple fans. No, it's cool.
Or any dicks. I brought it back.
See, it's a comedy trope where you mention something, wait a while, and then mention it again. That's funny.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So that's.
It's a funny guy.
Do you guys want to comment or make any remarks here on this?
Yeah, you should definitely look
yeah.
at a lot of Chris Sanders.
Sorry, what?
You should look at a lot of Chris Sanders.
Chris Sanders? Is he the
yeah.
designer for Apple, I think?
No. He is the artist behind Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, right. Yeah. You're gonna hate me for this, but I'm not a fan of his work.
Is what? But yeah, that's what you're doing right now. You're doing like feminine rounded ship designs. It's
Rounded ship designs? Oh, that work. I don't like the way he draws people, but yeah, the rest of his stuff's pretty cool. Yeah.
Like his technology is something that I think would be a good influence. Now, I do have a comment about the border, the top ring, where the border meets those corners. There is a point where two lines touch each other on the rounded border, the inner border.
Okay, this rounded border here, yeah. So this corner right here?
Yeah, those points, they seem a little sloppy to me. I either make it so that those two lines touch the border on separate parts, or I would make them not touch the border at all. Like maybe make them into one solid.
I can see that.
Line. Because right now it just seems kind of like the planning wasn't very thought out, so they sort of touch each other. I don't know. Like intersecting lines are very tricky because if you do them in the wrong places, they look kind of like mistakes.
Okay. Well, I don't exactly agree with you, but I'm willing to try something else for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Zach, have you graduated yet?
Yeah, I graduated.
Okay. He does have his BA. Sheik's still in school. Therefore, you can pull some fourth-year shit at you.
That doesn't really mean anything.
Make
to
it a
me.
It doesn't. It's a paperweight.
Yeah.
According to everybody I've ever talked to ever in the history of ever, the only thing that makes you useful as a human being is having a degree. Damn it.
How dare you belittle a little piece of paper that I played video games during university to get? No, wait, I mean study
It's
and did
true.
tests for.
Yeah, I totally didn't, just read the news articles while I waited for my professor to drone on about something I already knew about. Everything that Zach says is better inherently because of a piece of paper. Duh.
Well, what I could do is make... Okay, here's what I could do. I could make this a curve similar to this, but it touches and kind of... Or maybe it doesn't even touch. Let me see how that looks.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, maybe it could just wrap. Perfect.
Exactly. Connect
So
those
just
two.
come
kinda what I was
close,
thinking
but
of.
not actually touch. Like that?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, let me zoom
Yeah, I
in
think
here.
Self-sim.
Like
I
that.
think it looks better.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, so I like having other eyes, another pair of eyes here to just help me out with this stuff, because then
I
you
do
get.
have
Yeah,
a
because,
problem with
like,
that then, though.
when I-
because I'll let Zach go first.
When I have like other people watching me draw, like they'll point out stuff that I didn't even notice, and I'll be like, oh god, because I have the same like knee jerk thing where I'm like Sam will be like, dude, these characters need some more iteration. I'm like, oh, but they're awesome, and then I'll redraw them, and I'll be like, you're totally right.
Yeah, God, I hate that. I always have, well, I still have teachers who are like, you need to work on it more, and I'm like, it can't get any better than this. And 2 iterations later, I'm like, it can't get any better than this. Like.
Yeah. Well, but 2 iterations later, you look back at the iteration you.
No,
thought
that's
couldn't
what
be
I'm
better, and you're
saying.
like,
I think that it's actually worse, and then I'll be like, okay, it can't get better than this, and then I do it again, and I'm like, shit, it can get better than this, can it? And I get them because they were right all along.
Feedback loop. You're never gonna be done.
Yeah. Okay,
Why,
so I think that should do it for this episode of Viva Juego. I've been your host, the Chic Monster. I'm here with Zach. Who am I here with, actually? I'm here with Zach, Toasty Justice, Epicenter, and Salty Justice. Have a good day.
Oh, she did remember.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.